How's everybody doing today? I certainly hope you're doing well. This is a video response to that herpes monster dude. Let me tell you something there, herpes. You know, I just got up from a long nap and I got inundated with people trying to turn me on to some video that was put out by Crazy Girl. I forget the exact, let me pull it up right now, the exact account name. Now, I went and saw that video, it was very short, about an email that you had supposedly sent to that account holder. The account name is, for the people that don't know, I'm sure everybody knows by now, is Crazy Girl 1127. Now, I went and saw your video before you removed it, of course, not the 14.5-minute one, but the 7-minute one, I think it was, and where you're trying to throw people off the scent. You had it wrong. You had the account The Crazy Girl, and you made reference that the account had been, you know, last time it had activity was 8 months ago, blah, blah, blah. Now, whether you did that on purpose or you didn't know, I'm not really sure. All I know is you got it wrong. Now, I was asked to do a Photoshop analysis of that screen capture to see if that email was actual legit, if it was real, if the font matched, if everything matches, if everything's in line. And I'm sorry to have to say this, but in my professional opinion, that email is real, all right? Everything lines up. Everything is right, pixelation, to the best of my knowledge, scaling, all that crap is correct. However, I do want to say this. It is possible that somebody received an email from Herpes Monster at any given time, and they screen captured it, then, through a secondary account, emailed themselves a different bodied text, screen captured that, pulled the body out and inserted it in the email in which was sent by Herpes Monster, and then represented it. Does that make sense? Represented it as the exact email. So what I'm saying is it possible that that email could have been faked? Yes. It is possible through that scenario in which I just gave you. Now, to the person that uploaded that video, Crazy Girl 1127, I think the best way to put all the skeptics to rest and put all the skeptics to bed and to show that this is absolutely guaranteed real is to do it live. To bring up, click on your inbox, pull it up, you'll see Herpes Monster to the left, click on that, go to his page, come back, go to the email, and open it up, and then read it. You do that live, and it's a done deal. Period. The end. If you don't do that, you don't want to do that, you're being either encouraged by your parents or law enforcement to just drop it and be done with it, then the skeptics will be here forever. I'm just letting you know that that's the case. But from what I saw and in my doodling investigation through Adobe Photoshop, that email is real. But it is possible that a body exchange could have been done. That is possible too. So if you see this Crazy Girl, or if somebody is in contact with Crazy Girl, if that could be done, then it's a done deal. And then, in my opinion, Herpes, you need to be going to jail. Alright? Now, here's another thing there, Herpes Monster. You sit there all day long, and you constantly insinuate that you're with law enforcement. Well, I tell you what, if you're with law enforcement, or you're working for a fusion center, or anything like that, or you're a shill, or any of them knuckleheads, let me tell you something. You have got to be the most retarded law enforcement dude I've ever seen in my life. First of all, you have come on the scene constantly provoking Anonymous and LulzSec and the likes of for them to come get you. Alright? That's what you've been doing. And then when that doesn't work, you're using Vonhelton left and right to do what? I know why you're doing it, bud. Okay? Because you know that everybody and their brother, thousands of people, are pissed off at that guy because of the Kelly chat log. You'll sit there and tell the class that the Kelly chat log was a special effect, was a trickery, was done through Adobe Photoshop or After Effects or one of those. Bullshit! The Kelly chat log is real, man. Period. The end. I tell you what, if that chat log is faked, which in my opinion, again, I don't believe that it was. That was real-time chat log. And by the way, Vonhelton burped out of his own mouth on my blog TV show 4 hours after that video dropped that he was going to provide the Kelly chat log from his hard drive and share it with the class. But he never did that. 5 days later, conveniently, his hard drive got cooked. Isn't that neat how that works? Alright? He also stated that Blog TV exonerated him, stating that the chat log was bogus. Really? I never saw that video. I never saw that statement from Blog TV. That's horseshit, Vaughn, and you know it, and everybody else knows it. So you, herpes monster, to be defending Vonhelton because he really does have that mindset. That's my opinion. Vaughn, you want to sue me? I will send you the money. I will wire you the money to come sue me. I'd love that. That is my opinion, that you're of that mindset. If you don't like it, too bad. Now, herpes monster, you're in there using Vonhelton, all right, to launch yourself to center stage. Well, let me tell you something right now, kitten. You're center stage, all right. Oh boy, are you center stage. And for you to come out with some kind of rebut that equivalated to, or excuse me, that was equivalent of 33 minutes in rebut, because the first video was 14 and a half minutes, the next video was like 10, and then the next video was like almost 8. That's almost 33 minutes of rebut because of this video that's been dropped. Excuse me, if a guy was not guilty, I would think that he'd come out and say, call law enforcement. And be done. You'd be done. The video would be done. Say, hey, sorry, didn't send the email, but if you think I did, call law enforcement. Here's the phone number. And put out a video. But no, you didn't do that. You tried to do this and that and show screen. Here you sent people to the wrong frickin' channel. I don't know if you knew that or not. Somewhere in the video, you know, here you got the person on your friends list. Dude, things aren't adding up for you. Things are looking real bad, by the way. Looking real bad. You wanted attention. Boy, are you going to get it now. Oh, man. Good times, isn't it? And again, if you are law enforcement, you need to be fired immediately, okay? Because you're about the stupidest one I've ever seen in my life. It's comical. It's a joke. You know what? Me and another fellow, we were talking about that today. I don't really believe you're law enforcement. I think you want people to believe that you're law enforcement so that way they will attack you online as far as video or audio, but they wouldn't dare touch your computer because they would be thinking you had third-party support. See, it is my opinion that you want to give that illusion that you are to keep people kind of at a distance so you can do whatever you're going to do. But let's get down to the big ball of wax on why you're doing what you're doing. Again, this is going to be really out left field. I hope you're prepared. I think what you're doing is because you got the hots for mouse. Yep. That's what I think this was all about. You hear that, Vaughn? You better listen up, buddy. I think you got the hots for mouse. I think you want Mouse as your girlfriend or your bride. So you're using Vonhelton to get him out of the way so you can just scoop her up. Isn't that it? Huh? You got the hots for her? Maybe she's, I don't know, is she too old for you? She's 22 or something, I'm not quite sure. But if you sent that email to this account user, you're a scumbag, dude, and you need to be incarcerated, and you need to have the man come and get your computer immediately. Because if you've done it once, you've done it 100 times. That's my opinion. right? You're a sick little man if indeed this happened. Anyway, that's a big ball of wax, and I'm out of here. Oh, here. Just remember one thing. This is going to be a plural. You're going to love this. We are king. You got that? Yeah, you're going to get it soon. Now, this bullshit about that you had made in your video, I didn't see the video because I wasn't going to give up, 14 and a half minutes to your first response video there, how you accused myself of installing tracking cookies on your computer. Really? How do you suppose I did that there, tough guy? Can you give us a... let's see, a very detailed explanation on how that would be possible? Can you kind of prove to the class that I did that? Really? Wow. Is that something you heard? Is that maybe an email somebody sent you? Do you have some sort of, once again, verifiable proof that I did that? Do you? Bet you don't. Yeah. First of all, I don't know why you just can't keep my name out of your mouth. Really. I mean, it's crazy. Accuse me of doing that. Man, that's pretty lame, dude. Alright? Here's the thing there, herpes. If I did put tracking cookies on your computer, will you let me know what kind were they? Were they like oatmeal cookies? Were they chocolate chip cookies? Were they sugar cookies? What kind of cookies were they? Were they soft? Were they medium? Were they still warm? Because I would like to know what kind of cookies I'm putting on your machine. Oh, God dang. It wasn't cookies I put on there, dude. Come on. Here's another thing, Cupcake. There's an old saying. And the old saying states, there's only one person in the world that knows you better than you, and that's your mom. Well, that's changed. There's only one device that knows you more than your mom, and that's your computer. So let me tell you something there, Buttercup. If I was going to do anything, I sure the hell wouldn't send you cookies. I sure the hell wouldn't put tracking cookies on your computer. There, sweet cheeks. Okay? I would have downloaded your entire hard drive. Because that would have told me a hell of a lot more about you than anybody. You got that there? Alright.
Money is the motive.